It's Jazz 1122 here, and this reading is for the Leos out there for April 20th through the 26th. I would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like an email reading from me, all that information will be down below. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, Leo, I'm going to pick 3 cards, and that will be your message for this week. We have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So this week, if things seem to go haywire or things get really stressful, just know your commitment is being tested. So make sure you're not stressing too much. You know, it's okay to feel stressed, but make sure your stress doesn't turn into overthinking. So to me, you're going through a period of being tested by the universe to see everything that you have learned, how can you apply it? And I feel like there's a good reward for it, but however, it's like right before something good happens, this happens. So something good is on the way, but before that, your commitment is going to be tested. How can you stay focused? Are you going to give up? You know, because sometimes people really give up and they're so close. What do you need to release? So in terms of your commitment being tested, maybe it's being tested for you to actually release it for some Leos. You know, maybe you have been with somebody and your commitment was always being tested. But this is the final test where you realize this is something I need to release. You know what I mean? Also, if you're going through a lot in your life, by you being tested is helping you see what do you need to release, what's holding you back. It helps you take inventory on what's really causing a lot of stress in your life. And we have the energies gaining momentum. So this week may be kind of intense for some Leos, but it's just you being tested. That's a good thing. I don't really see it as anything you did wrong. It's just right before something, you must have something really good coming, Leo, because whenever I see like your commitments being tested and the energy is gaining momentum, that means something is on the way. But in the middle of this, there's something you need to release. And maybe, like I said, it could be a relationship, right? But that is getting in the way of what's to come. That's probably why I feel like your commitment is being tested. You know, when you're in a relationship and things are always rough and the communication, and maybe this is the last test where you're like, this is what I need to release. The energy is gaining momentum. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I just forget it. You know what I mean? And then you let go of that person, and then you realize you get the job you wanted. You know, like, good things are happening to you. I feel like the universe is using your commitment being tested to help you see where you should actually commit to things and where you should actually let go. Let's see, your commitment is being tested. Yeah, we have the 10 of Wands here. So this week could feel kind of heavy for you. But it seems to me, Leo, you took a lot on your back. You see this man is by himself, but you kept going though. So in a relationship, Leo, I feel like you have reached your breaking point. I feel like for some Leos, you guys have been the backbone of a relationship, and your commitment being tested one last time was just like, nah, it's too much. All the other times you was probably like, okay, we can get through, we can do this. But now it's like you can't even see your own stuff. This guy can't see where he's going. So maybe that's why you choose to release it. And the energy is gaining momentum because it's just becoming a burden on you. Let's see. 10 of Wands. Yeah. So it seems to me, even though you was burdened, Leo, you was still working though. But however, I feel some of these wands, it's okay to put some of these down. And maybe that involves the person that you're dealing with. Maybe they've been having a lot of problems in their life, Leo, and you still been working on your stuff and trying to help them with their stuff, and you're just like, you know what, maybe I need to release this, because the 10 of Wands, this means something happened over time too. And with the Wands, that represents passion. So maybe you took all this on, maybe. You probably took all this on because you was passionate about this person, you love them, and you wanted them to know that you was there for them. But however, you realize this person could have taken the time to work on a lot of things themselves. So you're realizing, like, every time I work on my stuff and I get it done, I have stuff on my plate. You know what I mean? But it's not even mine. So I feel like you're done overcommitting yourself to something. Well, a relationship. Let's see, 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you ready to free yourself from that. This is the single card. Diamonds are pentacles. So you ready on work on yourself solo. Like, this, your commitment being tested this one time was the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like, it's best that I be single, because to be honest, this person benefits a lot from being in this relationship than I do. You know what I mean? I'm working on myself and helping and doing this and doing that. It's like something gotta go, you know? And that's true. I mean, if you're struggling more in a relationship, I mean, what's the point of being in a relationship? It's not to say that things don't happen, but I mean, when you're the main one communicating, reaching out, solving problems, doing this, doing that, then yeah, you are better off single, because what is that person doing there? You know what I mean? Let's see. What do you need to release? Queen of Wands. So you are realizing that it's time for you to step up in your own independence and let go of this relationship. You're ready to get back out there and be confident. I feel like this relationship also took a lot out of you, Leo. Maybe you started looking at yourself, you know what I mean, and being like, wow, I haven't really been taking care of myself the best, like physical appearance. And you realizing, I need to release this because I've been so stressed. Let me see. Queen of Wands. 6 of Wands. So yeah, with the 6 of Wands, this is a victory. I feel like you're releasing this relationship because you're ready to put yourself first. You're looking at the situation and saying, I will be better off by myself. Being the Queen of Wands, which is fire. You're realizing that you deserve a king if you're a woman, and if you're a guy, you deserve a queen. And this person that you're dealing with, I can guarantee, even though no knights or no page came out, it's the fact that if you had a king, you wouldn't be feeling like this, because a king will handle, or a queen will handle their stuff, and then you guys combine. But I don't see no combining here. I just see you carrying the weight of the relationship on your back, and you're like, I could be victorious by myself. Maybe you're also releasing the thought that this relationship, you finally realize that it's not going to be successful like you thought. Maybe that's why you took it all, because you felt like it was worth it. 10 of Cups, you at a point you really thought that this, you know, this could work. We've been there before. Especially fire signs. Oh my gosh, when we love so hard. It's so much passion. But however, passion is not always enough, and you're realizing that. Like, I could feel passionate about you all I want, but there's no stability. The stability was coming from you. But however, what was that person bringing to the table? Yes, you saw them as the 10 of Cups and they made you emotionally happy. Yes, but it takes more than that. Is it grounded? Is the 10 of Cups one day is like, it's happy, sunshine, and roses, and then look, you feel the 10 of Cups, but is this really a 10 of Cups? If this was your 10 of Cups, you wouldn't be 10 of Wands here. So I feel like you're going after the 10 of Cups that's for yourself. That's awesome. I love that. Because it's not always easy, you know, to come to a decision that something is just not working anymore, no matter how much you try. And you realize that it will just be you carrying the relationship. The energy is gaining momentum. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So you've really been working out here, Leo. But I barely see this person in the spread. I see fire. but I don't see anybody else. So it seems to me, Leo, you're dealing with someone who got comfortable with you taking the lead, by you initiating, by you doing things. Because here you are working again. Another Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, we have Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups reversed. So you working on bettering yourself. Look at these queens that's popping out. And I feel like this Ten of Cups, you had a dream of reconnecting with someone from the past to regain some past feelings, but you realize that those feelings are just that, in the past. And this Six of Cups that was upright, when you think of the younger times of you and this person, it became slowly but surely this, where you can barely stand this person. And it's like, it's best for me just to move on. Let's see. Why is the Six of Cups reversed? Three of Swords. Maybe this person even had you in another situation with somebody else. Maybe you've forgiven that and you decided to move forward with it, but then you realize you can't trust this person. Let's say you accepted this person back and you decide to work on things, but then you realize that you was stressed. It was still the same thing. Yes, they may not have had you in the third party or caused the pain of the Three of Swords or lied, but it was still a burden on you. I feel like this person, maybe one of the reasons why they loved you, Leo, was because you was able to take all this on. That's why we have to be careful who we love, because some people will be comfortable with somebody else doing all the work in a relationship and won't say anything. Why would they? You know, it's messed up, yes, but when you think about it from that person's point of view, why would you mess that up? You know what I mean? If someone's willing to go all out their way and, you know, they don't have to do much, they give you a call here and there, or they're really benefiting from this. And I feel like you realize that, how this has only hurt you. And even though you viewed them as the Ten of Cups, you realize that you deserve way more, and that illusion is now broken, and you're ready to be the queen or king that you are and get that counterpart. You know what I mean? And this is gaining momentum. Maybe this is something that happens this week, where you feel really, really weighed down by the relationship, and then something turns it upside down. Maybe you found out they've been lying to you again, and it's like the same thing. That's another thing for some Leos. It's like they do the same thing. It's like you thought they changed and you was holding the relationship down, and then it's like boom, Three of Swords. But why is the Three of Swords here? King of Swords. You decide to really cut this out. See, look how you're the queen, another queen, and the king. After this Three of Swords, you was like, no, that's it. I'm done. I'm cutting it out. I'm not playing anymore. So, Leos, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.